Morning, guys. Oh, sorry about that. First thing in the morning. You know how it is. Okay. So today we're going to be doing sausage. It's going to take all day, but you know what? I'm just making coffee. Thought I'd bring you in to do some deboning. Now, do you remember that sausage style I had? So what I did is I took these pieces that were frozen, and you notice that it's a pork chop, right? But it's a little bit thick, and it's got too much of a fat cap here. You see this here? That's all going to come off because too much fat in your sausage makes a gummy, icky sausage. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go like this, follow the fat line, keep as much meat as you can. You can almost watch this, right? But I want less fat. I need some, but not much. Boom. Then grabbing the bone, I follow the bone. Now, I asked somebody, why don't you just grab the meat and let the bone fall off the meat, right? And he goes, can you cut through meat? I went, yeah. He goes, can you cut through bone? I went, no. He goes, there's your answer. So what you do is you get close to the bone as you can, right? Now, at the bottom of the thing, there's a little hook, you know, where you have the T of the pork chop. You got to get around that little hook and say, voila, let's take out all the inner meat of the rib as well, because it's good meat, and any meat on the outside. Okay, so you went from this to this in how long? Well, just doing it. It's not very hard. Follow the fat line. Then follow the meat line. Then trim off the rib. And ta-da! We have meat. Now what we do is we take this, cut it down like this. Now there's two reasons for this. One is it goes way easier in the grinder. If it freezes, it still grinds tickety-boo. Number two is if there's any bone in there, we're going to catch that bone to make sure it doesn't go through the grinder. Because if it goes through the grinder, it can make a mess. And we don't want any bone in our sausage. Now, when I take it to the grinder later, you'll notice that the grinder is pretty serious. It's a Cabela's Carnivore. The biggest one they have, it's a number 42. So, you know, you can put a small child through there. A cat would fit quite nicely. So you have to be careful with it. But a little bit extra work on this end makes a lot less work on that end. Makes a lot better project without working too hard. All right, so again, here, grab by the bone line. I do the fat first because fat flexes. Boom, fat's gone. Take a little extra off here. And just in sloping pieces, right? Just slope, sharp knife, nice and easy. Boom, done. Grab the bone, in, follow the bone, boom, follow the bone, boom. Ooh, got left a little piece here. See, it's got a hook right here. So you got to go over the hook, down to the bone, and there we go. There we are. And the nice thing is, I mean, you're paying for this meat, right? You pay a set amount per pound. This is sausage style, so $1.50 a pound hanging weight. So what we're doing is we are trying to get every ounce we can of this sausage meat because we want to make every ounce of sausage that we can. Right, so I'm going to keep doing this for a while. I've got 3 more breast pans to do. And then once I'm done that, we'll go outside and we'll do the grinding. So don't go anywhere. As you can see, I've got a wee bit of work to do here. This stuff will go, I might cube this stuff up to render down for lard. This stuff goes to dogs and cats, so free dog and cat food. This is the stuff. That's the money right there. So here we go. I'm going to keep doing this. You guys stay tuned. Share it. We have one video where we're making sausages. This is a sausage making video by the Sausage Samurai, also known as AskTodd, right? So you know where I am, you know what I do, and realistically, we're going to be doing this today. So stay tuned, stay happy. Won't be a blinking the way you see it. Might be a blink in mine. It's not too cold today. We're sitting around -7. So I have to get the grinder going outside and all that kind of stuff. All right? See you in a flash. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. I ran out of battery. It's just really cold out here. Okay. Now, remember when we were doing all the deboning inside the house? Came up with a great day. I tell you, had some of those bones. I'm feeding them out to the dogs and cats and stuff like that. And I thought, you know, pork broth would be rocking, like a bone broth. So I did it inside. I'll show you at the end of this. Turned out fantastic. Okay, so today we're grinding. Let me get some gloves. Now I've ground most of it. Excuse me if I come out of frame here. I've ground most of it, but I had a little bit, and I wanted to show you guys how it turns out, because you got to go from a rough grind, which is, where did it go? Oh man, there it is. Okay, so gloving up, because I don't know where my hands have been. Well, I know where my hands have been, but this is straight pork. This is off the sausage house. First grind. That's what I call the pebble grind. See it? Okay, that comes out of this die right here. Right, it's not the biggest one. It's not a kidney die. That's I think it's a 1/4 inch, whatever it is. It's the die that comes with the machine. So that's the first grind. To grind everything out through that. Now you ask, why do I do that? Why do I grind twice? Well, I go from this. Okay, you see that pebbly? To this, which is I call the spaghetti, right? Now the reason for that is, when you squish it, it turns into a much better sausage. So yes, we always do a double grind. So it's going to take a second. Come on with me. I'm going to grind it up really fast here. I don't know. I got to get you closer on this one because this is going to be some grinding action here. Sorry about the movement. Okay, watch how fast this goes. Grinder on. Fire's going. Keep everything warm. Grinder on. I know you can't see me, but watch this. Okay, here we go. Now, it's called cat clawing. I just grab it with my fingers and just sort of feeding it in like gravel. And you'll see it come out. It will come out as fast as I can grind it. Like as fast as I can get it in there, it'll do it. This is a Cabela's Carnivore 1 3/4 number 42 grinder. And I tell you, they say it can do 1,100 pounds in an hour. I did it one day. I did 1,100 pounds in an hour. Now, I know you can't see me, but I'm right here. And the camouflage is probably throwing you off. That's because it's cold out here. So this is about 20 pounds I'm doing here. And if you timed it, well, I don't think it would be very long because I am almost done already. Now, the whole key is you just got to keep it going just as fast as it'll take it. Right? There. That's it for that guy. Throw that guy over there. And that's it. So I went 1 grind, 2 grinds, then you take a handful of this, put it back in, just like this. Now you're going to be asking me, why am I doing that? I am doing that to make sure everything in this chamber right here, like in this throat here, is ground to the spec that I want. Back it up a little bit. Bob's your uncle, she's done. And that is how you make 20 pounds of meat really quick. Now, from there, we have lots more. In fact, I'll just probably dump this over into here. So we have lots more of it. We have 2 big bus pans. Let's see if I can get you back up here. There we go. Okay, so I've got 2 big bus pans. these big mothers right here. And we're going to make some sausage. Do you guys want to come along and learn how to make a very simple, very easy farmer sausage? It is 3 simple ingredients. Maybe 4, okay? It is salt, pepper, cure, smoke. That's it. Everybody makes it their own way. This is the way I do it. Remember I was telling you, Tanya asked me to make just the old school grandpa's way of making farmer sausage. So this is what I did. It is so easy, so quick, it hurts. I mean, okay, 15 grams of salt, 4 grams of pepper, 3 grams of cure per kilogram. That's it. That's all. So why don't you come along? Gonna go to the other side, do a little mixy, make some sausage. Are you into it? All right, hold on for just a second. Now, remember I did all that deboning and I still got a lot more to go. But I thought I'd throw in this. Because when you're deboning, what do you got? Bones. And what's the best thing to do with all the bones? Well, give them to the dogs or the cats or whichever you want, right? However, why don't we make some bone broth? So I roasted off the bones. Show you, oh, it's freaking hot is what it is. Okay, I roasted off the bones in the oven for about 2 hours at 350. Nothing, just a little bit of my spice. This is the all-purpose pork spice that I make. You know what? You're being really good about it. Maybe I'll do an episode on it and show it how you do the pork spice and beef spice. So all I'm going to do is take a little bit of this, shake it over, and you're wondering what vessel did I put them in? That's my Instapot. Best way I found to do any kind of broth, and the easiest way to do it is to do it in an Instapot. You take your bones, add your stuff. If you've got carrots, onions, celery, peppers, whatever you want to throw. Hey, you know what? I got some rosemary. It's pork. I'm going to do it. Fresh rosemary. Like I say, rosemary, throw it on in there. Then you just throw it in the Instapot, turn it on, put it on meat. Take it, throw it in, put the top on. We're going meat, it's already there. That's all you gotta do. So it's gonna go for about 50 minutes. Now you can check the broth at that point in time, add a little more water, take some water out. Or what I've done often with turkey bones and chicken bones. I've never done pork before, so this is new. But I've done beef and I've done turkey and chicken. So the reason this came around is because I was thinking, well, I'm doing all this pork and I got all these bones and the dogs are really full and they're kind of fat. I'm just saying. So are the cats. So I thought, what the hell? Let's just do it this way. So I roasted them again at 350 degrees, even salt and pepper on them, and away you go. Throw a little bit of onion because that's all I got. Some of my pork spice, and then a little sprig of rosemary. Put it in my pressure cooker for 50 minutes, and we'll see how it goes. All right? So we'll talk to you all later. Have a good day. Okay, guys, here we go. Now we're gonna be lazy. Yeah, I'm gonna be lazy. I'm gonna mix. So what I'm gonna do is put 2 kilos of my nicely spaghetti mix here, using a big scoop because it is easy and keeps my hand a little bit warmer. Now I'm using the Amazon Basics postal scale, which is awesome because it goes all the way up to 660 pounds. So if I got to weigh a big boy, I can put him on there, you know, or a little boy or whatever. Oh, I'm almost there. Okay. Here we go. So I use the big scale for doing my big stuff and the little scale for doing my little stuff. You know, so it's always a good thing to keep it going. So you get a big scale for doing the big stuff, a small scale to do the small stuff, and it works out quite well. Oh, I'm going to have a heart attack here. Trying to get all this stuff together. The joys of filming outside for the first time, eh?
So I got my 2 kilos of that stuff. And I'm just going to literally put in 30 grams of, so I'll get my little micro scale here. You guys have seen this one before, right? So I'm going to turn that little guy on. I got to grab something to put it in. Well, that's what I was using last time. Okay, so put that on there. We'll tear that out as well. And we're going to go grams per kilogram. So we want to go, this is salt here. So we want to go 30 grams in total, right? There we go, 30 grams. Tear it out. Pepper, you want to go 8 grams. Oh, here's a quick note for you. You know, pepper, very expensive, right? You know that you can buy it in the ethnic aisles, a lot cheaper from India, and they're very good peppercorns. And all you need is a coffee grinder, and you can make your own pepper. And then it's like getting pepper grind. That's like for the butchers. Okay, so I've done the 15 grams of salt, 4 grams of pepper, and 3 grams of cure, which isn't very much at all. Well, it'll be 6 on this one because it's a double recipe, of course. I'm not using any sodium ethorbate. Now, that is a cure accelerator. We're not using that at all because this is old school. And when we're doing old school, we're doing old school. And this is the entirety of what's in there. See that? You see that? That's it. That's for 4.5 pounds. Now me, because I am making sausage the same way all the time, I have got to put in binder because that's me. Binder. Pick it up at your butcher shop place or whatever. Co-ops even have it. You want to do 10 per kilo. That just helps the water hold on and everything, eh? Makes a better sausage. It makes a better press through the machine. So there we go. That's it. That's it. You can also use powdered milk, breadcrumbs, all kinds of stuff. Okay, now I'm just throwing that in there like that. Make sure it all gets out. That's all she wrote for ingredients. I'm going to have to add 200 grams of water because it's 100 grams per kilo. So you've got 15 grams of salt, 4 grams of pepper, 3 grams of cure, 10 grams of binder, and we're going to go with 100 grams of water. If you want to like kick it up a little bit, you can use broths like pork broth, beef broth, chicken broth, veg broth, anything like that. Get some nice old well water here. Get another container to put it in because you want to weigh it out. Just got to find one that's, oh, there we are. There we go. That'll work just tickety-boo. Tear it out. Now 200 grams. There we go. Spilled some salt on there. I couldn't see what I was doing. And yes, this is like science. Yes, it's like baking because we are creating a sausage. And this is the way they used to do it, probably, except for the binder, but even then they might have used binder. Back in the day, they could be doing this recipe for 100 years. Easily 100 years. Okay, put it up. You've all seen this part before, so I'm going to let it go. I'll bring you back when I push the sausage through, all right? Okay, on that note, see you in a flash. Okay, guys, well, I made, 2, 4, 6, 7, 2, 4, 6, 10 kilos, so 22 pounds of farm sausage. Haven't pushed it through. It's still too damn cold in here. So I'm going to warm it at about, probably see my breath. So people keep saying keep their sausage cold. Out here in the prairies, keep the whole shop cold. You want to see what I've got to deal with? Okay, watch this. Sorry guys, it's going to be some tilting and stuff like that. Okay. See there? Meat. See there? Meat. See there? Meat. See there? Meat. Okay, what this means is that I've got a tremendous amount of meat to do yet. And I'm going to get her done. I will get her done. It's going to take me a little while to get her done, but I'll get her done. Okay? So we're going to be making all kinds of sausages in the next month. Hopefully in the next actually few days. We've got about 800 and change pounds of meat to do here. I might have a couple more pigs coming in yet. We are ready to rock and roll for the sausage making. And the nice thing is, it's done after that. You know, you package it, it's ready to rock and roll, ship out, do whatever. So, we're going to be making, first off, we just did the farm sausage. Then I'm going to do breakfast sausage, garlic sausage. I got a souvlaki sausage. Hold on, I'll see if I can find it. Oh, yeah. Okay, we were in Saskatoon yesterday. Went to JB's. JB's. Shout out to JB's. Sausage Supply in Saskatoon and Regina. They rock. Souvlaki. So, this is souvlaki. It is the ingredients. Is everything in there? I think so. Seasoning. And it has cure, so it is smokable. So it's going to be smokable sausage. What we're going to do is, I think I'm doing rings, about yay big maybe, eh? And that way you can put it on like a charcuterie plate or something like that. That'd be pretty rocking. Yeah. Okay, so we'll see how that one goes. So we're going to do garlic sausage next. Breakfast sausage after that. Then I got some mousse. I'm going to have to thaw it out. But it's all in 2 kilo packages, so that makes life really easy. I don't even have to weigh it, right? Just do the ingredients, bing, bang, boom. That's how everything's set up over here. So I'll let you go for right now. I'll bring you back when we're doing some more stuff. I got a case tonight, but I'll do that tonight. Just wanted to warm up in here a bit. Still got the fire going. So I'll come in, a couple hours. And then I'll case it up and show you what I do. I'll do a bit bigger rings with the farm sausage using that big sausage press. I don't know. Can you see it over there? Let's see. Ooh, there you go. There's my big verver. Okay, there's my big sausage press there. Got some bones there yet. All the grinded stuff I did. We're going to be pumping out there, the little green pail there. That is going to be our casings. And we're going to be using the 3236s, I believe, or 38s. Could be 3238s casing, so they make a bit, thicker, kind of a good ring size. Not quite good for smokies, but you can make big fat smokies with it, let me tell you. But it'd be really good for ring size. So we'll be doing all that. If you have any recipes you want me to try, or if you have any suggestions, or if you want something really well done, now's the time. I got all the pork. I got the time. The shop is rocking. Just got to cut some more firewood, but that's Xander and I can get that done. So on that note, I will see you guys tonight. All right. Well, welcome back to the shop, guys. It's time to make some sausage. Now, this is about 2 hours from where it was last time, just because I had to let things warm up. Yeah, I'm re-gloving. I go through a lot of gloves, but better to be having, perfect sausage that does not taste like my hands. And also, it gets pretty sticky. There. Now you can see. All right. Okay, so I'm going to crank this down until I get some sausage out here. Oh, there we are. Okay. Now, the reason you do that is because these guys are in water, right? Let's try this guy first. So these guys are in water, and if you have the water, that helps them slip on this thing. Okay. Let's make some sausage. See what it's going to turn out like. Okay, you hold it back, give it a little pressure, because we want it pretty much full, right? There we go. Back it off, and let's see what we got. All right. Okay. There we go.
I see here what happens. My video recording didn't work out well, so the microphone canceled, but I'll just walk you through what we're doing here. Now, that is a stick I got for my smoker, and those go in my smoker, so I hang the sausage on it. Sorry for the going about it, you know what I mean. Okay, so what we're doing is we're mixing and rolling, and I'm going to mix some more. So just hold on, I'm going to grab some more casings, and then we put them on the racks, and here we go. So I'm going to grab some more casings. I see him doing something here. Okay, that is with cure. That is without cure. Do you see the color difference there? So the cure makes sure everything is okay in the danger zone. You know, the temperature danger zones. So that's why we add the cure. We add sodium thorbate, which instantly accelerates the cure to be final, you know, to be finished. Okay, so I'm just grabbing a big string here, and we're going to try to put it all. Now the trick is on those strings that come in a little ring, pull from the top of the ring, and you can get the entire sausage casing in one piece. Saves you doing a whole bunch of little things here and there, and saves you doing a whole bunch of things like getting knots and swearing and doing bad things. So you just pull it out. Now, key would be to push one straight thing, and I think I'll be grabbing a pan coming up here after I get all the casing out. And yes, you can see I'm fighting with it just a little bit, right? Okay, so get it all out, but I don't know if I want the whole one because that's a long casing. All right, so as I pull and pull and pull, it's a continuous string of life. That's right. Life is the sausage casing. So I find the end, make sure it's all in water, put some water into the casing from the container, because that is a water that I've rinsed out several times, so it's not very salty or anything, because those casings are packed in salt, so you got to rinse them internal, external very, very well. Okay, and here I'll do the and get her on. Now this does take a while, so I do apologize, but it's kind of a interesting thing. So yeah, put water in the end, put it on the end. Remember I said you have the sausage going to the end of the tube. That way the water you have in the casing stays in the casing, not going down the tube. Hence lubricating the casing for when you're actually making sausage. And here we go. Okay, we're gonna make it ready. And it's doop 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 doop. And we just get the whole casing going. Yeah, it's just switch and repeat, wash and repeat, wash and repeat. Just keep doing it till it's there. And yeah, you can make some icky statements about this one. We're not going to go there. We're better than that. Ted, if you're watching, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. All right. So this is going to be a very long string. I'm still doing the farmer sausage, and it's going to come up right here. It just takes, like I said, just takes a couple of minutes to do, but really not that long if you think about it. I mean, I'll be pushing probably 15 pounds of sausage into here, and it's going to be a fact of pushing 50 pounds into there. And I see it's got a little tine on the end there as I'm just sort of pulling it and jerking it up and stuff like a tug, but it's long, really long. So what I'll do is I'll grab a knife here as soon as I can find it. There we go. And I'll just cut the casing and put remainder that I'm not using back into the water. Now, sharp knives, again, are imperative. Now, I think I'm going to grab a tray here to make life a lot easier because when it goes on the clean countertop, that's fine. However, if you get a baking tray, you pick them up at your local supply store, like grocery supply and stuff like that. You can easily just put it on there, a little bit of water that's going to come from the sausage. It's going to make it easily lubricatable and turnable. You'll see what I mean, because this will happen really fast. And we are going to get a blowout here, I believe, at about halfway through. We see how fast it's coming out and how it's starting to turn a little bit. That turn makes life easy because you'll see here I'll have to take a break and just keep going, making sausage, man. And there we go. It's going all the way. It's going all the way. Are we going to be able to do it? It looks like we're going to be able to do it. Look at that. Oh my goodness, it's almost done. You can tell by the rod on top there. And I coil it. So this is why I want the tray, because I can easily coil it, and it makes putting it on the rods very, very easy. See how I'm spinning it? I'm also a pricker. Now, I'm not a prick. I prick the sausage. I believe in it. It lets the air out and stuff like that. There's my blowout. See, I just cut it off and bang, you're done. And then I threw that extra stuff that was from the blowout. I just threw it right back in the bin, so I'll case it later. All right, so and then you see how you spin them nicely. And just got to move it over just to finish the little bit that we have left. And here we go, all the way to the end. And another blowout. Yeah, my fault. But that's it. So that's how long it took to do 15 pounds of sausage. Now, I'll go find my pricker. There we are. Coil it up, cut it off. Boom. And there we go. Okay, looking for the prick. So what I did here is it has two settings on it. One's down, one's up. The up one goes about 4 times faster. So it makes it unloading the chamber, like taking the piston out, much, much easier. That's what I was talking to a gentleman. I said, if you're working alone, getting one of these is the way to go because it makes things just easier, especially for one. Now I do my spin and I'll find my pricker here right away. Here I go, and it's just in my drawer over there. This is just to bring you can pick them up anywhere, Amazon, JB Supply, any butcher supply store. It is just a little 4-pin breaker. It is wicked good. Okay, so we'll just get it booming over here. And this is me pricking the sausage. Okay, from here, I'm going to put it on the rods, and then from the rods, I'm going to put it in the smoker. So I'm going to leave that for you right about here, and then I will be back in when I take it to the smoker. I'll bring you back. All right, hold on just a minute, guys.
Okay, well, remember that guy over there, we're turned into all this. That is, okay, that's farmer there. You see the green tag, that's garlic there. And then that bad boy right there is the breakfast sausage. So these guys are going in the smoker. Now you see how I put them on the rails? And those rails go inside the smoker. I have my sample one right here with my meter thermometer in it. That's just going to go right there. And I'll put that one close to the door, close to the edge. And then I'm going to go from here and just put them in the smoker. So I will bring you guys out to the smoker. So hold on one second. Okay, well, it's still cold. My video just doesn't want me to show you my smoker, I guess. So we got to go try it one more time. So let's go for it. It's snowing. It's ugly. And I've got my phone outside. See if I can grab it. I don't see it anywhere in here. Where the heck did I put it, I wonder? Oh yeah, that's bacon. Well, I must have. Oh, I don't know what the hell I did with my phone. Okay, well, let's go check the smoker. See if it's doing what it's supposed to do. Hopefully not on fire. I wonder where I put my phone. Okay, I'll show you why I want my phone. Oh, looking good. Here's the smoker. Everything's looking good. I don't know if you can see the smoke. Oh, it smells fantastic. There's smoke billowing out of here like crazy. Okay, well, let's go see if we can go check out my phone. Okay, so this is the smoker. Now, I'm going to do this. I shouldn't do this, but I'm going to do this. Just to show you. Ready? That's how much smoke is in there. There's sausage up there. Smoke is down there. Power's in there. Oh, it's smoky. And hopefully it's hot. There she is. Little Scouty Scout. Little husky who thinks this weather is just fantastic. Okay, that's it for now. That's the smoker. I'm going to go look for my phone. Talk to y'all later. That finishes this video. Happy New Year to everybody. And I'll see you next year with many more videos on many kinds of stuff. Remember, thumbs up, subscribe, suggest. Comment down there. Let me know if you want me to make you some cool sausage, okay? Ciao for now, people.